Okay, here we go. So this one is about the B&O H95, a review after 1 year of use. It's been about a year. Let me think. So yeah, I think it'll be a year in a few days. But I've discovered a lot about these that I think would be interesting for a video. So, are they still good? Yes. Do they still sound amazing? They probably sound better than before because they're actually broken in. And I didn't, there's a lot of things about breaking in headphones and whatever, and I wasn't sure if there's going to be a huge difference, but there is a difference in the audio now. There's also some things about the comfortability I want to go over, and also the noise cancellation. Also, there was a slight glitch in these that actually I might have discovered, which caused the original owner to return them to Amazon, and that's why I was able to get them for around $600. So I'll go over all of that right now. First thing, let's go over, are they still comfortable? The ear pads are probably softer than they've ever been. Sometimes I wear these to the gym. Sometimes I just wear them around the house, and my sweat is definitely in there. And the ear pads are much more comfortable. The headband hasn't changed at all. That smell is gone. It was like a new car smell. But the new car smell is still in the box. So that box will probably smell like that forever, hopefully. It smells really good. These just smell like nothing. Now, one thing I did discover about how comfortable they are, or how uncomfortable they could be, is this distance that you set them at makes a huge difference in how comfortable and how long you can wear them for. So if this is not set right, your ear cup height is not set right, they are not comfortable. They're still comfortable, but not as comfortable, so you might want to take them off sooner if you don't have it tuned perfectly, like set exactly where you want it to be. What I used to do is have them a little too low, actually, and it would create kind of like not a pressure point, but I knew something was there, and it was like a little itchy. So once I raised it up and I got it even, and once you push it down enough and get it perfectly around your ears, you could wear these for hours and hours at a time. So now let's go over the ANC. Now the ANC is really good. Probably not as good as Sony or some other brands. But if you have it connected to an iPhone with AAC Bluetooth, which is a lower codec, the ANC is better, actually. Now, if you go to a higher codec, which this does aptX HD, that's where it maxes out, and I believe aptX HD does like 500 something kilobits, and the noise canceling, the ANC, kind of diminishes when you want to get higher quality in your sound, which was kind of interesting. Now, that might be because when you allow higher quality to come through the speakers and all that, you're letting the audio breathe, you're letting in more bits and all of that, so the gaps in the music are more of a gap, and there's more fidelity, and like the sound is a little bit lighter. So then, because the sound is a little lighter, because the quality is higher, you hear a little bit more outside noise. But if you go to a lower codec, like AAC on an iPhone, you definitely are missing some of the audio. I noticed a huge difference in the quality of the music of my iPhone versus my Pixel over here with aptX HD. You're missing like 20% of the music, maybe more, if you go with AAC, but you get better ANC. So that's another thing. Now the glitch I found was actually with this volume knob, or volume ring, I'll call it. So when I first got these, it wasn't really when I first got them, it was maybe a month, 2, 3 after. I plugged them in finally, as I have a Focusrite over here, so I plugged I took an AUX, plugged it in here, plugged that into my Focusrite, and there wasn't much volume coming out of it. So I kept turning it up. Nothing was happening. And then I noticed it went louder and then lower in volume. But I didn't go back. I kept going up, higher, 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 higher. So after I heard that, I took the ring and I went back and forth really fast. And then I went up again and the volume exploded. So that was a little glitch or mishap, I guess, with the amp in here, or maybe just the slider in here, or DAC, or whatever it is. I don't know what component caused that, but after doing that while it was plugged in, it works perfectly now. So every time I go up, it maxes out. Every time I go down, it goes quiet. Now, besides those few things, it is still good. They're amazing. Oh, I just remembered. So the other thing is the audio quality. So the quality has improved through that process of burn-in. So basically, I usually use an EQ on here. And I've used that EQ because when these first got to me and I listened, the sound was a little dark. I like my sound a little brighter, but still flat. So I guess neutral bright or flat bright. And I had to brighten these up just a little bit because these are very thick and flat when you first get them. But now I'm able to actually listen to them without an EQ on, or without the EQ on, because what I think has happened is they've broken it. So more of that detail shines through when the EQ is off. So I could listen to these just with the little circle in the center in their B&O app. So you just set the circle in the center and there's no EQ turned on at that point. And these sound really good that way. Still not as good as having the EQ on to my ears, but way better than when I first got them. So that's it. That's kind of the year update. All the controls still work perfectly fine. The shine is still there. There's no peeling on the headband. The cups, your cups are still perfectly intact, even after wearing these to the gym. And yeah, no scratches. These have held up pretty well, and they've gotten better with age.